BC, what's up, guys? Bill Andrew back. Congratulations to Dylan, 7,000 subscribers. Dylan's the man. Noble Records, man. Great. Just looking at the videos, that looks like an awesome store. Him and Chris, man, them guys put their heads together. Chris is awesome with the jazz. So is Dylan. Dylan is awesome too. Definitely when I get to the East Coast, when I go down there, I definitely want to check out that store, and I definitely want to dig there. I know David goes there a lot too. Local bandography. I know he goes there a lot, so I'm definitely want to check that out. But congratulations on the 7,000 subs. Shoot, I pray to get 700 subs or 7 subs. But yeah, I'm here to do the contest. Check out I've been checking out a lot of the people that's been doing it. Man, they had some good, some great responses. I'm gonna start off with the first one. What was my best find? Uh, First one, Joy Division. I found this at a thrift store in Bricktown Mall in Chicago. This was 50 cents. This was a 50 cents find. I found this. This is a first press of Joy Division, Love Will Tear Us Apart on the factory label. I couldn't believe I walked back there in the back. They had records. My wife she saw my face and she was like, "Why are you so happy?" Oh, I found this record back there. 50 cents. I saw it, it was marked 50 cents. But yeah, this Joy Division. Also, when I went to Milwaukee about I want to say like 3 years ago, 4th of July weekend, we were getting ready to go to the hotel. We stay out in Brookfield and we go to Milwaukee. I always go digging in Milwaukee. So my wife said, why don't you just go in Milwaukee and go digging, checking out and see what they got out there. I was like, no, I don't feel like I'm kind of tired. I drove up from Chicago. It's about an hour. I was tired, just got off work. So I drove up there anyway. I checked out this spot called Bullseye, which is on Irving. Uh, it's on the north side of Milwaukee. And I walk into the store. He's like, "Hey man, I remember you coming here all the time. I just put some jazz out." I was like, "Oh, you put some jazz out? Let me go check it out." He said, "Yeah." So as soon as I walk over there, I seen this. I saw it. I was like, "Oh, this is probably a OJC reissue." I didn't have the record at all. I was going to buy it regardless, but to my surprise, this is an OG mono. Yep, I was shocked, man. Bill Evans live at the Village Vanguard with the. This one actually has Scott LaFaro on here, man. It's in Paul Motion. This was recorded in '61, so this is the first press. Yeah, man, that was awesome. Let me turn that down. That's our Blakey. Blakey's awesome. Love Blakey. I could listen to Blakey all day. But yeah, Bill Evans Trio Sunday at the Village Vanguard featuring Scott LaFaro. Okay, number two, best song ever written. I got a couple of them I'm gonna pick from. The first one was written by Norman Whitfield and Edward Holland. Temptations. Gotta go with the Super Five. This is the original. Beauty's only skin deep. You're not an ordinary girl. Well, with this one, this is a white label promo and audition copy. Sorry about the glare, guys. Beauty's only skin deep. Temptations. Definitely one of the greatest songs ever written. See them now they looking in the mirrors is so cool. What was that? Paul Williams, David Ruffin, Eddie Kendricks, Melvin Franklin, and Otis Williams is killer. Definitely one of the greatest songs ever written. Beauty's only skin deep. And then from the rock realm, I definitely got to pick this one. Probably one of the grails of my singles collection. Let me take it out of the. Sorry about the noise. This is probably the only one you're gonna hear that. The Great Love white label promo. She Comes in Colors. Killer. Arthur Lee was a mastermind of songwriting. This is like one of the grails on my singles collection. She Comes in Colors. And you know that track actually went on to influence the Rolling Stones. They got the idea from Love. She's a Rainbow. Sorry about the glare. I'm gonna take this one out. She's a Rainbow. And you know what album that's from. This is a killer. She's a Rainbow. Okay, number 3. How do you keep track of your collection? The way I keep track of my collection is Discogs. I've learned that from one of the guys that when I started collecting, that's what I went to I did. I had spreadsheets, but then I started doing the Discog. The Discogs is a lot better. Maybe to go in while I'm on the run. If I'm digging, I can look on my phone to see if I already have the album yet or the single. That's definitely how I keep track of my collection. One record I'll never sell. Well, actually, I pick one record, and it will be this one here. My favorite Mingus. Mingus, Mingus, Mingus. Everybody remember this record, eh? White Label Promo. This is one I definitely won't sell. This is my baby here, man. This is a classic. Mingus, Mingus, Mingus is definitely the one. This was my journey into Charles Mingus catalog. I do have a Charles Mingus collection, but that definitely is one. I'm going to pick one more. I'm going to add another one onto there. This baby. Mono. Love Supreme. Sorry about the glare. Classic. And it's on the black and orange OG first press. Excuse me. All right. Next one. What's your music related documentary? I'm going to have to go with this one. Electric Miles. This one is called Miles Electric, A Different Kind of Blue. The forward and interview is done by Carlos Santana. This actually breaks down. It talks about how Joe Zawinul had brought this to Miles Davis when he did In a Silent Way, all his electric period, and this was done near the This is like a live concert too of the Isle of Wight, and it talks about Bitches Brews. Interviews Joni Mitchell on here, Keith Jarrett, Dave Liebman, and Chick Corea. But Carlos is doing majority of the talking. But definitely, this is a documentary you should check out. This is when Miles went into his more electric period. It's right after the second quintet. Right after. So I want to say it's 69, 70, right to the beginning of Bitches Brew. Where Miles is very far reaching before the on the corner and stuff like that. That's definitely a documentary you should check out. Favorite records you got as a gift? I got 2 of them. This one was a couple of years ago. If everybody remember my channel, I got this as a VCLT Emmylou Harris Wrecking Ball. This is an original. It was produced by Daniel Lanois. But yeah, definitely a classic. Neil Young's on this album. That was a gift, a VCLT gift from a guy named Peter from the Netherlands, which I still keep in touch with. And a guy I met on, this is a guy I met on Instagram. He sent me this as a gift. He said, "You're missing this monk? I'll send it to you." I didn't believe him, but he sent it. This is Brilliant Corners. This is a third press, but it's in immaculate condition. Blue. Brilliant Corner. It has Sonny Rollins, Ernie Henry, and Clark Terry. This is definitely a classic. Bamisha Swing is on here. I Surrender, Dear. A lot of classics on this one. This is Brilliant Corners, Riverside by Thelonious Monk. And then what is your listening ritual? My listening ritual pretty much is I try to I pick each cube and I grab something out of it. Like this one would be my impulse cube. I would grab an artist out of there. I try not to get, so it's so tempting because majority of the stuff is Coltrane. So I try to grab something that's non-Coltrane. And then this one is my Music Matters stuff and my audiophile, jazz. I grab stuff out of there. And then my crowd rock down there. I go through there. My ritual is pretty much grabbing stuff. Whenever I get that feeling I want to hear something, I'll be like, oh man. Or if I see a commercial, I recognize a song. I was like, oh man, I didn't hear this in a long time. And then some of my rap stuff is down here with my turntable. And I listen to a lot of the stuff there that way. But shout out to Dylan, Noble Records. Shout out. Peace out, man. And hope you get 10,000 subscribers. Great channel, Dylan. Shouts out to you. Hats off. VC. Peace out. Lavelle Andrew.